YouTube, what is going on? Back with my latest video, back in the installment of Speculation Saturday. So I have a really cool one for you guys this week. I have 4 pops I'm going to suggest for you guys. All of these come from announcements that Disney made in the last week regarding new Disney Plus shows. Sometimes these things are a little bit more obvious, but I want to make sure people know that these pops probably will go up in value and things that you might want to add to your collection right now before it's too late. So let's get right into it and get my thoughts. Here we go.
Listen, been in the game for a minute, clocking in because it's time to get down to business. Stunting is a habit, on me I'm good at it. Ask around town, I'm known as the Popsavage.
Alright guys, before we get into this video, please smash that like button down below. Let me know you guys are enjoying these videos, and as always, if you're new to this channel, welcome. Hit subscribe button down below as well so your updates on most recent content. And hit that bell notification so you're alerted as soon as I post a new video. So like I said, this is going to be stuff that I'm going over from announcements Disney made in the last week. If this is your first time tuning into this segment, what I try to do every Saturday is talk about the financial side of Funko Pops, what's different topics I find interesting, or pops I think are going to go up in value, and that's what we're going to talk about today. So like I said, I have 4 that are from the, I think it's what, D23, whatever, expo they had, where they announced like their upcoming plans for the next year and so on and so forth. There's 4 pops I think are, you know, pretty big highlights I think you should add to your radar. All are Marvel pops. I know I recently did a Marvel pickup video for Speculation Saturdays. Make sure you go back and check that one. But this one's going to be 4 new ones from that MCU. So first pop I want to talk about, or the first 2 I want to talk about, are going to be from the same property. I did a video in the past speculating on what character was going to be in this movie, but it looks like now we have confirmation on who that's going to be, and that movie is the Thunderbolts. And the characters I think you guys should pick up right now are Yelena and John Walker. So these 2 are going to be, you know, big characters in the Thunderbolts. Before I thought Baron Zemo was going to be the leader. Looks like it's going to be Contessa that's going to be the leader of the Thunderbolts, which they don't have a pop for it yet, as far as I know. If I'm wrong, drop down in the comment section below. But these 2 are going to be pretty important figures in the MCU moving forward. They've already been introduced. You know, we have Taskmaster as well, which people seem to be a little bit cool on Taskmaster. This new property might change that. But these 2 characters have been pretty popular amongst the comic book community, also the Funko community, and, you know, just Marvel fans in general. So there is a couple different versions of Yelena. The one I'm talking about is the one from Hawkeye that you should pick up. There's a chase for her as well, but I like the regular version, but obviously the chase is going to be a little bit more rare. There also is a version of her from Black Widow that's a little bit more expensive. I think the Funko app says it's going for like $120, but the Hawkeye one's only going for about 15 bucks. If Funko is consistent in any way, this Hawkeye one's going to be vaulted. They're not going to be producing this anymore, and there's going to be a new version for her for the new property. A lot of times this seems to matter, you know, with like other characters, but with MCU stuff, it tends to only make the old ones go up a little bit more. It's a weird pattern. It kind of doesn't make sense, but you kind of have to go with the market says, and not necessarily what makes sense. I think this Hawkeye one's going to start getting a little bit more expensive past the $15 mark once it becomes vaulted, no longer in production. And it's going to be more desirable because I think Yelena is going to be a character moving forward that's going to be very interesting and may pick up the mantles of Black Widow, which she may already have had. So definitely a character I think she should get, as well as John Walker. Now there's only 2 John Walker pops technically. The John Walker one from Winter Soldier, and it's also a US Agent pop. Either one of those are good to pick up. I don't know if it'll be the US Agent on Thunderbolts or not. Most likely probably will, but you know, you can definitely get both and you know, add either in your collection. They're both relatively affordable. I think they're going for about like 13 bucks. Nothing expensive at all. Very cool looking pops. Definitely ones you want to get in your collection before that Thunderbolts property hits, because I think it's going to be pretty interesting. You know, a team of a lot of popular characters. You know, as long as the show is good, I think it's going to make those characters even more popular. And those $15 and $13 price points are going to seem like steals if this show does hit off. So definitely 2 characters you want to get in your collection before it's too late. Alright guys, so the next one I want to talk about is a character a lot of you guys have asked me about for the last week or 2. And I do agree that this is one you should pick up. And shout out to all you guys who suggested this, and I definitely agree, and that is Elsa Bloodstone. So Elsa is going to be in the new Werewolf by Night show, starring, I think, Big Man Thing is the big character in there, and also she's going to be starring in there as well as one other character. I can't remember at the top of my head, but drop down in the comment section below if you know. But this Elsa Bloodstone is a newer release. I think it came out in 2021, and that's a Walgreens exclusive, so condition's going to be an issue here, so definitely try to get the best possible one you can get. There may still be at your Walgreens. It's not a vaulted pop yet, but same thing goes for this character. I think when the Werewolf by Night show comes out, they're going to have a line for that, and this Elsa's going to be vaulted and it's going to start creeping up a little bit in value. Now this is the first one, so also the same applies for the John Walker. The first character for Marvel tend to be pretty good, unless we're talking about something like Captain America and Wolverine where they just never vaulted it. I don't think it's going to be the case with a character like this. They're not as big as a you know, a draw as Wolverine and Captain America are, so definitely look to add these pops to your collection. You know, being the first one for US Agent and also Elsa Bloodstone, they're going to be good ones to get in your collection. Walgreens is a store exclusive, so they're a little bit more limited than the common ones. Like I said, condition's going to be an issue as well, so I think over time the good condition versions of this Elsa Bloodstone are going to be you know, definitely good collector's items. And this show, I just feel like it's going to have a cult-like following. You know, Werewolf by Night, it's got like the Halloween theme. You know, you got Man-Thing, the way it's filmed and stuff. It just gives me the vibes. It's going to end up being a show, even if it's not the best Disney Plus show, it's going to kind of get a cult-like following. So I definitely want to end up getting this character in your collection. It's maybe end up being a sleeper, and it might gradually go up over time, not like a, you know, instant success like how some of these other Disney MCU Disney Plus shows have gone. I think this might be a slow burner, but it's definitely one you want to get in your collection before it's too late, because I can definitely see this catching on and being a cult classic in the future. Alright guys, and last but not least, the pop I'm definitely going to try to add to my collection. I don't have any of these pops in my collection, but I will be adding it to my own collection via Whatnot. There is a link in the description box below where you can get $15 off your first order. Like I said before, it's a limited time option, I think. I don't know how long they'll be doing this for. It's usually $10, but they've bumped it up to $15, so definitely take advantage of this while it's still there. You'll get $15 off your first order. I'm going to be picking up these pops from Whatnot as well, but the one pop I am definitely going to be getting, and it's one that I don't know how I haven't gotten the collection yet, and I think this one's going to be a future grail later down the line, and that is Silver Surfer. So I think there is 2 or 3 different versions of Silver Surfer, but I'm talking about the original, the first one that came out in 2013. This pop is vaulted. It's going in the Funko app for about like 16 bucks, but you can find it on eBay probably for about 18 to 20 bucks. It's a very, very affordable pop, and it's a very, very popular character, at least in the Marvel comics. The new Fantastic Four movie looks like it's going to center around Silver Surfer, just like how I think the old Fantastic Fours did have Silver Surfers, you know, one of the main characters. I think, you know, the new MCU, the way they're doing it, it's going to be a lot better than the original Fantastic Four movies, and this character is going to be even more of a household name as he is. I mean, he's a popular Marvel character, but I don't think he's as big as a household name, you know, throughout all the casual fans as some may think. It's a very, very cool looking pop. It has that old vintage feel. Like I said, it's vaulted in from 2013, so they're hard to find. Condition's going to be an issue, and I just think that this pop is going to be a future grail. Definitely, it's like I said, it's about 20 bucks now. I can see this one being a 3-figure pop as soon as the Fantastic Four movie hits off, because I think it's going to be much better, and Silver Surfer is going to catch on as a fan favorite. So definitely a pop I would have in your radar. It has all the things working for itself to kind of you know, increase in value quickly. There are some on that Whatnot website, but like I said before, I can see that it's going pretty quickly once more people catch on. Even though the announcements happen for these kind of things like Disney, you know, D3 or Comic-Con, people tend to be slow to the game until they see like the release day happening for the property. So now's still a good time to add all these pops to your collection. I think you still have, you know, a few months for some of them, but I wouldn't wait too long, because once these shows start hitting off, especially Werewolf by Night, which I think is the first one's going to come out, I think these pops are going to start, you know, getting a little bit expensive pretty quickly. So those are the 4 pops I have for you guys today. Let me know in the comment section below what you guys think, and if there's anything that you think I'm missing from the new or the most recent announcements from Disney you think I should include in this video, drop down in the comment section below, and I will definitely feature you in a future video with an update for future pops to pick up. So thanks for watching as always. If you like this video, hit the like button, comment, share, subscribe if you're new. Check me out on my second channel at Savage Breaks, where I do Pokemon, sport cards, and comic books. And also check me out on my Instagram at ThePopSavage. You can stay connected there too. Thanks again for watching, guys. Till next time, see you later.